So when it comes to making melodies, I think I changed my perspective on it a lot more than like what it was recently. Like usually, and don't get me wrong, it's still good to like at least have like a very basic way of making ambient melodies. I think that's a very good starting point. But however, I think that adding more rhythm to your melodies is very important and stuff like that. If you want to make more traditional and more bouncy stuff, like kind of like this beat. So in this video, I want to actually show y'all how I did that. So first off, I pretty much started with the melody. It's in a whole different key, so it's gonna sound like way different than the finished product. So just take a listen. And that's the pad. I layered it a lot. In Expand, I put like a whole nother pad sound in there and like a pad layer. So it's just some cool stuff. And then this is the piano. I add delay and reverb on here. Just something very emotional and stuff like that. Very nice. You know what I'm saying? Has some pretty good rhythm with it, especially with the delay. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the Earthscape. Hopefully this doesn't blow up my laptop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, look at this, bro. Yeah, now y'all see why I had to consolidate that. Like, it's just gonna blow up my laptop. Like, I'm put like 5 more notes on here. It's just gonna, my entire thing's just gonna catch on fire. Anyways, I put a bass note right here, or a bass, little bass thing or whatever. Just something very memorable. Then I did like an arpeggio type of sound with a blood. Just something cool like that, repetitive. And then I added a lead. So what I did was I just consolidated it all together, kind of, and then I had like sections to where the other melodies didn't play, so it doesn't sound like the exact same thing. But this is how it sounds all together. Yep, just something cool. And then somehow, some way, no, I'm playing. I didn't do it with Magic. What I did was I put some EQ on here. I just cut the lows, light compressor. You know what I'm saying? Halftime. I put like to 80 to like 89 or whatever for like a top, for like kind of like mimicking like a top line. You have put a little high end on there, and then a stereo shaper to make it sound more wide. And overall, this is how the final product sounds. Just sounds better and like more, I don't know, just more righteous. It has like a righteous ass sound, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of cool. So let's get to the drums. So this is the 808. Just a very basic pattern. Nothing needs to be like so redundant or so different, you know. I'm saying we can have basic ass drums, you know. That's all we need. And this is like the open hat. Something cool. We got a hi-hat pattern here. Some cool parrot. Then I added a little perk right there. Another perk. Snare. Just pretty much how the drums all sound together. Just some cool stuff, you know what I'm saying? Very bouncy. That's kind of what I was going for, like something more bouncy. Like, this kind of sounds like some dev stack shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's all good. Alright, and this is pretty much how the entire beat sounds all together.
Now we're cooking up some gas.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I'm very proud of this beat. You know what I'm saying? It sounds pretty good. I like manipulating my melodies to sound very different than what I originally made them sound to be. I just think that's very cool. I don't know, something about it just gives me like a sense of accomplishment that I obscured my original idea so bad to the point to where I made a whole nother idea. I just think that idea is so cool. But I'm done yapping, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for watching the video. Thank y'all for all the support. We got 10,000 views on that Nobody's Here video. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I would ever get 10,000 views. I always thought I ain't gonna lie, I thought that video was gonna flop. That's like one of my worst beats ever, but apparently not to others, you know what I'm saying? But all right, y'all have a good one. Be safe, Godspeed.